Good morning. Well, we are now at day 7. So 7 days ago we got the keys for our new house. Here I am standing in the first big bedroom outside the master room. And this is the space we're going to turn into the kids' sort of play area and like a spare bedroom. It's only a 3-bedroom house, so we just have to make do with what we've got. So just a little update on where I'm at. So yesterday I started trying to rip the skirting up in this room here. I'll just show you down here. You can see I've pulled up a couple of pieces here, but the nails that were coming out were between 10 and 12 centimetres long, and I was finding it really difficult with my little crowbar, this little thing here, tiny little thing, to actually get them up. So my friend who's actually coming to do the flooring for us on the weekend is sending my husband's gone to pick up a different one from him now. So I actually took off this piece here and then decided it was too hard and had a thought of maybe I'll just leave the skirting on and we'll put the floorboards up to the skirting. But then I had a chat to my friend, the flooring guy, and because we've talked about the fact that the skirting is only probably about 7 to 8 centimetres high, so then when you put the laminate floorboards up to the skirting, the laminate floorboards are 12 mils, and then there's underlay. By the time you've got the underlay on, it comes up to about 14 mils. It doesn't then leave a whole lot of skirting, and it will create it probably just won't look very good. So we've had a chat overnight and decided that all of the skirting needs to come off. I don't need to be concerned about damaging it or numbering it to put it back on. We're just going to replace the skirting with all brand new skirting, more modern, to go with the whole look and feel of this house. I'm sure there's probably a few people who are thinking, why on earth, when you've got these beautiful pine floorboards, do you go and put laminate on top? A few reasons. For me personally, I'm trying to create a more modern feel. I still feel like the pine, whilst it is lovely timber, has got quite a yellow undertone, and that's not really the look I'm trying to achieve. This house, we are going for a coastal Scandi sort of theme, and probably more coastal, but that's just, I love the beach, I love being by the beach. So to just try and create that feel, I feel like the pine, whilst we are in the hills here, you can see, I'll show you out the window. Whilst we're up in the hills, and the pine probably goes well for this environment, it's just not the overall look I'm trying to achieve of the whole house. So that's the first reason. The second reason is, as we discovered on the very first day moving in here, pine is very, very soft wood. So when the boys were bringing the fridge into the house and they started pushing it in the front door, it's actually left massive dents from the front door for about 1 metre into the floor. We weren't so concerned about it because we knew that we were going to be covering up. But due to how easy, and already we can see just with kids moving furniture around, leaning on stuff, dragging it along the ground, it really does damage very easily. So if we lay laminate down, it's going to be good for us. It's more hard wearing for my children. It will actually protect the floors underneath, so that if one day, if we move on from this house in the future, and someone wants to rip up the laminate to have the natural floorboards underneath, then they have that option, and they're still in very good condition. What you see here on this floor now, this hasn't been touched. This has all been covered in carpet since the house was built, so for about 40 years. So it's actually very good flooring surface. It's in very good nick. And actually, when I started pulling up the carpet, Rich, my husband, came to have a look, and he kind of took a bit of a deep breath, like, are we making the right decision here? But I'm still very confident that we are. I am having no hesitations with what we're doing. I'm really looking forward to the look of the floorboards. The floors I've chosen are called Fennel Seed, and they're made by Australian Select Timbers. So, and they're 12 mils, so they're the thickest you can get in the laminate variety. They're not fully waterproof, but they are mop resistant, so you can steam mop. You can use steam mop on them, and also you've got 72 hours to clean up spills. So, and I generally don't just leave water just sat on the ground. So yeah, I'm not concerned about it in that sense. And chatting to Rob, who's down at Floor Hub in Adelaide, he, made a very good point that probably, 70% of Australian households have got laminate on their kitchen floors. Perhaps it's not suitable for a laundry, but we're probably just going to keep tiles in the laundry here anyway, because obviously the laundry is where you're going to have a higher chance of spills or water leakages that go unnoticed. So yeah, but we're just going to have it throughout the house other than the bathrooms and the laundry. So yeah, that's where we're at. Today I'm just going to show you now through to what I need to do. So this is the boys' room. That's where they're sleeping. I did this yesterday. I pulled the floors up in here yesterday, and I also did the hallway floor here, you can see, and just the top step. So my job now is to get on with doing the rest of these steps. The family are out for about 40 minutes, so I've got a quick turnaround to try and get this done before they come in. I don't like having exposed nails, and the carpet is stuck down. If you have no idea about carpet, which I really don't and didn't before I started doing this, is the whole way around. So you can see these sort of lighter marks along the edge here. They hammered down nails. You can see the holes. There's like these sheets of kind of plywood with just heaps of little nails, like kind of nails in them, or pins, thick pins. And so when they put the carpet down, they just push it down and it sticks on top of that. But they're not so high that they would poke through the carpet. So in that sense, there's, so you don't get pins in your foot. But they're a bit of a pain to remove. So they're the whole way around the edging. They're underneath the stairs. I'll just show you that I took the first lot off these stairs yesterday. So it was tucked in here, the nails along here. And then today's project, which I absolutely have to get done, is getting all of the furniture out of this room, which is, as you can see, just a complete mess. We've got most stuff in here because it's the biggest room in the house at the moment. So I've got to get all of this out of here today and get all of these floors up in here. That's going to be probably the biggest job, is actually getting all the furniture out, because I'm kind of a one-man band, because our kids are so little. Even like Chester, my youngest, is only 10 months old. We can't just leave them doing nothing. They need one of us with them, so I kind of have to do it. I might be able to grab Rich every so often, like maybe to move the mattress or the tall boy, some of the bigger furniture, but other than that, I'm pretty much on my own, so I just have to get cracking. So that's where we're at. That's where I'm at for the day. Just a little insight as to me at this point in time. I woke up this morning with a dreadlock in my hair. So I just feel a little bit shabby because we are kind of working around the clock, still trying to get some sleep, but Chester wakes up a fair bit through the night. So yeah, not getting a whole lot of sleep at the moment, but still able to have a shower every day, which is nice. And the reason we're kind of on a bit of a clock is because of I've just wanted to get the floor in. The thing with the floors is, as soon as these floors are done, so it's happening this weekend, so in 2 days time, the floors up here are going to be done. And tomorrow, I've got the IKEA pack system wardrobe going into this space here, so that's 2 meters long. Once this is in, then we can have some sort of organisation. So I can get all of the boys' clothes away tomorrow. We can get, after that's been assembled. And then after the floors are done up here on the weekend, then we can start to make upstairs happen. So as in, we can set up the boys' beds. They have bunk beds. We can build them in their bedrooms. We can build our bed in our bedroom. The reason we haven't done it is because we would have had to have pulled it all down to lay the floors, because we have to obviously move everything back out from upstairs downstairs so that Attila has got room to do the flooring. So yeah, it's pretty chaotic, but we're here. Rich is out, but I'm going to crack on. 10 minutes I've been talking. All right, speak soon.